today on Keto on the Rise, we're going to make just a quick grab and go lunch sandwich. And we're going to be making this sandwich with a keto staple, a chaffle. Basically, a chaffle is made of almond flour, some shredded cheese, an egg, and mixed up and put into a small waffle maker like this one. I have the mini dash, but you could use any waffle maker. And the waffle cooks up and it gets nice and crispy and soft like a bread, and you can use that for any type of sandwich. Today I'm going to be doing a chicken bacon ranch on chaffle bread. Let's make this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in my mini dash and let that heat up a little bit. I'm also going to just brush this with a little olive oil. I happen to be using Sicilian pesto olive oil, so that's going to add even just a little bit of extra flavor. Just to brush it, to grease it real good so we can pop it out easily. Okay, for the chaffle, and I will post the recipes below, and they will also be on my blog, ketoontherise.com, where you can print out the recipe there. So for the chaffle, in a bowl, you're going to combine 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of almond flour, and I like to use Bob's Red Mill almond flour. It's a super fine almond flour. Doesn't feel gritty or taste gritty at all. It's a nice texture. Then I'm going to add about 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese that's been shredded. And I got a little left over here on my board here, and you're going to see why in a minute. And then I just add just a pinch of baking powder. Some recipes don't call for this, but I like it. It makes it even, makes the chaffle puff up just a little even puffier than normal, and just perfect for bread. Mix that all together. Get it nice and mixed up. Get that egg all incorporated. It just takes a minute for the waffle maker to heat up. And I already heard mine click off, so it is ready. So once you have that nice and mixed together, we're going to make 2 chaffles. So basically 2 pieces of bread. And so to the mini dash, the waffle maker, you're going to take about half of your mixture here. And this is when the extra cheese comes in. I'm going to just put a little extra cheese on the bottom. It just adds this extra little crispiness to the outside of the chaffle. And then I'm going to go ahead and add half of my mixture to the waffle maker. And kind of spread that out like that. And that will start cooking. And so with the mini dash, you will put the lid down. It has this blue light. When it's done, it'll make a little clicking sound and the light will go off. And that usually takes about 3 minutes. So while that is going, let me tell you a little bit about the other ingredients that we have for the chicken bacon ranch sandwich. So here I've got about 3 ounces of chicken. So I love to meal prep, and on Sunday I do a lot of meal prep. Usually after church, or I'll put something in the slow cooker. It'll be something I can use for the entire week. So this week I put about 6 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast in a crock pot, and I put, yes I did, I put a stick of butter on top and some seasonings. This time I used garlic, salt, and pepper, and I let that cook down in the slow cooker all day and shredded it apart. So I knew with that chicken, I was gonna do the chicken bacon ranch sandwiches. I also plan on doing some chicken salad for my husband with his lunches. Chicken enchiladas could be made with that. Chicken taco bowls could be made with that. You could do a chicken and rice cauliflower and vegetable blend. So many things can be done by meal prepping. And I'm going to have a video and a blog post coming soon on exactly how I meal prep. but this is just part of that meal prep and the chicken from that. Okay, so while that's cooking, let's talk about the rest of the ingredients. I do have a store-bought already ranch dressing, and hey, this is a grab-and-go lunch, so we're not always making things from scratch, and today I don't have time to make homemade ranch dressing, and so I'm just using a clean ranch dressing that doesn't have any preservatives, and I'll link that in the bottom, the name of that dressing. So I've got a tablespoon of that. I've got 2 slices of bacon that have already been fried. A lot of times I fry a little extra bacon in case I make recipes like this and have that on hand. Just 2 slices of tomatoes, and then from my little lettuce garden on my deck, I just have about 3 pieces of lettuce that I'm gonna add on that sandwich. So we'll wait for this first waffle to finish, and then we will come back and put the second one on. Okay, so the first chaffle is out of the waffle maker, and I have the second chaffle cooking right now. And so let's start to put this together because this one will be done very quickly. All right, so on this, I'm gonna go ahead and add the ranch for our chicken bacon ranch chaffle sandwich. Another one I was thinking of was a BLT. Of course, this is BLT time soon with our fresh tomatoes, and so BLT would also be a perfect chaffle. Okay, so the ranch, I'm gonna go ahead and do the lettuce from the Simple Lettuce Garden. And I will link my post to the Simple Lettuce Garden down below, where I basically put a lettuce garden on my back deck. And I've gotten so many beautiful vegetables, lettuces, green onions, radishes, herbs. Okay, so let's put the chicken on. Let's go ahead and get this out because this is done. And look at that. This is what it looks like. And you basically just take your fork and stick it in there and lift it out. And look how this side, it's not burned. This is that little bit of cheese that we put down, makes that outside just crispy with the cheese. Okay, I'm gonna unplug that. All right, let's get the rest of our chicken on here. Looking good, it's looking good. Okay. And our tomatoes. And our bacon. Gotta have the bacon. And then we'll put the top of our second chaffle on. Give it a little smush. It's thick. It looks delicious. Okay, so chicken, bacon ranch on a chaffle. Look at this. It's beautiful. It looks delicious. This is an easy grab-and-go lunch. This could also be perfect packed in a lunchbox, and way better than going through the drive-thru. Hot, a little bit hot. The chaffle, I'm going to show you the chaffle real quick, how that cooks up. Nice and fluffy with the crispy exterior. So go and try this one. I think you'll love it. Anybody in your family is gonna love it, whether or not they're keto or they're not eating keto. This is a great alternative to a high carbohydrate filled bread. Let me know how you like it in the comments below. I would love for you to follow this channel. Hit the subscribe button, and also check out the blog where you can print out this recipe. It's ketoontherise.com.